Alrighty, hello everyone. To further forecast, the Beckett Webb here. We are starting off with a breaking weather alert here. In addition, wind advisories are issued for much of our East Tennessee region until like 1 p.m. this afternoon. Rain into midweek, and snow showers are also possible late weekend before brutal cold. Today is February 20th, 2026. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in, and Weather Watch starts now. Alrighty, Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do apologize for some of the graphic issues we've been having lately, especially that transition. Sadly, our cat decided to walk out of frame. But now we have a lot to talk about, so let's go and get started with, first off, today's hourly weather forecast. As we're getting out the door, out to school, out to work, temperatures will be colder in the upper 50s with showers at 7 a.m., clearing around 62 degrees around 11 a.m., upper 60s 2 through 4 p.m. 4 p.m. we'll start to see those clouds start to increase. 8 p.m. cloudy conditions are most likely. Temperatures in the upper 50s, mid 50s around 10 p.m. with cloudy conditions. Now looking at today's forecast here, an Asheville high of 69 degrees with showers and mostly sunny skies at about a 30% chance of precipitation. Greenville Spartanburg at 77 degrees with showers and then sunny skies, 40% chance of precipitation. Charlotte sitting at 78 degrees with a 40% chance of showers through much of today. Dakota sitting at 76 degrees with showers and mostly sunny skies at 40%. And we can also see Gatlinburg sitting at 67 degrees with showers, then sunny skies. 80% chance of precipitation. I apologize about that background noise. Looking at yesterday's almanac here, yesterday's high was 71, low was 54. Average high is about 54 degrees, average low is about 32. Record is 72 degrees, so we were near record temperatures. I forgot to add this graphic in, but Greenville Spartanburg and the Charlotte Douglas Airport received record high temperatures yesterday, which is hard to believe. The record low is about 3 degrees, sunrise at 7:12 a.m., sunset at 6:16 p.m. Now here's a major story that we have. The entire viewing area is under just general thunderstorm risk. However, a marginal risk remains in effect through our northeast Georgia counties and a smidge of our western North Carolina counties. That's a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Not much of a wind threat. The hail threat is the likely chance. Penny to quarter size hail all remains possible with any pop-up thunderstorms. Actually, the entire viewing area definitely want to watch out for some brief period of moderate to very heavy rainfall, frequent lightning if thunderstorms do pop up. Not just today, but tomorrow. We are also looking at another severe weather outlook through much of our South Carolina upstate there towards Greenwood, just right outside of Anderson there, especially down towards the city of Columbia, where we can see a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Much of our western North Carolina mountains into the North Carolina Piedmont, also at a general thunderstorm risk. So definitely want to watch out for that. More threat of winds and hail remains possible towards the central and upstate portion of South Carolina. So if you're having any outdoor plans today and tomorrow, just be prepared for some possible pop-up thunderstorms throughout the viewing area. Now let's go ahead here and take it general. See the entire nation's severe weather outlook for today. We can see the marginal risk for severe weather extends from Arkansas towards our northeast Georgia counties there. The general thunderstorm risk, however, extends from Texas all the way up towards the northeast, including the entirety of the state of North Carolina, including Florida Panhandle. Also, some pop-up thunderstorms are possible through much of Colorado into Arizona, into New Mexico for that matter. So definitely want to watch out for that. Much of the nation is possibly going to get on some scattered thunderstorms. Now looking at tomorrow's national look severe weather outlook, we can see again general thunderstorm risk remains from Texas all the way up towards North Carolina. Marginal risk for severe weather extends from Mississippi all the way towards the North Carolina coastline. More of a better threat towards the South Carolina central portion of South Carolina. So again, definitely want to watch out for a brief period of heavy rain, frequent lightning, hail, winds of 40, 50, even gusting up to 60 miles per hour remains possible. So I'm definitely anticipating a threat for maybe some pop-up severe thunderstorm warnings, especially special weather statements today and tomorrow. Looking at the total precipitation through Saturday, we can see We could see about an inch through much of the western North Carolina mountains, especially the South Carolina upstate. The central portion of South Carolina could see a higher in total. More than an inch remains possible. Again, not flooding is not anticipated. This is through the entirety of this weekend into early next week. So this is not just one event. But out of all, it is going to remain rainy through much of today, much of this weekend. Winds will be strong as well, 40 to 50, even gusting up to 60 miles per hour remains possible in the western North Carolina mountains. There's South Carolina upstate too. I'm not going to be surprised if we see wind advisories issued through much of the western North Carolina mountains near the higher peaks and ridgetops, just north of I-240 there, Gatlinburg. Wind advisories in those areas remain in effect until 1 p.m. this afternoon because upwards of 50 to 60 miles per hour remains possible. Now, we're talking about thunderstorms today and tomorrow, but now we're talking about something completely different. We have a possible chance for snow Sunday night into Monday. That's right, we're going from thunderstorms, warm temperatures, to a possible snow chance. This is not going to be anything significant at all. This is our exclusive forecast of what we're anticipating the accumulation to be. We're probably most likely expecting about 1 to 2 inches of snowfall just north towards Boone, North Carolina, Tennessee state line, Gatlinburg, getting at a trace to maybe an inch of snowfall, north of Buncombe, north of Asheville, getting at a trace to an inch of snowfall. But the rest of the viewing area, I'm not going to be surprised if the lower elevations receive snow flurries. But out of all, this is going to be the higher peaks and ridge tops, mainly along the North Carolina-Tennessee state line, where we'll see the most, not significant, but most chance of heavy snowfall. So again, nothing too significant out of this. We'll continue to keep you updated on this. I don't really even anticipate winter weather advisories to be issued. Maybe a special weather statement for some slippery road conditions, higher peaks and ridge tops. But again, not going to be a big storm at all whatsoever. This is just going to be pop-up snowfall, and then it's going to be gone. The snow is going to be gone into early next week. The cold will remain. We'll get to that in just a minute. Now let's take a look at the latest futurecast here over the next couple of hours. Moderate to very heavy rainfall to start off much of this morning there before we start to see it move out towards 9, 10, 11 o'clock, clearing out conditions towards 11:30 with mostly clear skies, sunny conditions by 1 p.m. We can see some pop-up clouds still continue to be possible through much of 5, 6, 7 o'clock this evening. Maybe some pop-up showers remain possible, especially towards the evening hours on Friday, becoming a little bit more widespread towards the South Carolina upstate and southwest portion of North Carolina, towards much of 11, 12, 1 o'clock into early Saturday morning. Moderate to very heavy rainfall, North Carolina and Tennessee state line. Again, nothing too significant at all. Then we start to see some moderate to very heavy rainfall push its way through towards Hayesville. Much of the North Carolina, South Carolina state line getting that moderate to very heavy rainfall before it all starts to move out towards late morning of Saturday. Now, looking at today's high temperatures here, it's going to be nice. 69 in Asheville, 77 in Greenville-Spartanburg, Columbia 81, 77 in Charlotte, 74 in Hickory, 67 in Gatlinburg, 76 in Decoa, and 76 in Athens. Tonight's minimum temperatures here, 57 in Asheville, 62 in Greenville-Spartanburg, 64 in Columbia, 62 in Charlotte, 57 in Hickory, 59 in Knoxville, Decoa at 63, 64 in Athens. Looking at tomorrow's high temperatures here, temperatures will be cooler, mid to upper 60s through much of the forecasting region. Now looking at the updated Highland Weather 7-day forecast here, showers continue Friday and Saturday. Temperatures will cool down into the mid 60s on Saturday. Isolated snow chance on Sunday to the early portion of Monday morning. Mid 40s on Sunday, upper 30s towards Monday. Before we see the temperatures warm up yet again, Tuesday all the way through Thursday, showers pop up towards Thursday, but temperatures will be warming into the low 50s, upper 50s by Thursday, with lows in the mid 40s, cooling down to the low 20s and upper teens by Monday, but temperatures will warm up into the mid 20s, again mid 40s by Wednesday evening. All right, everyone, I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great rest of your next week, for that matter, because I will be out here of the Weather Watch program. Again, I'm taking vacation, so most likely forecaster Chad will be taking over the Weather Watch program through much of this coming week. and then I will return back into the forecast center again the week after on that Monday, giving you the latest weather watch update here. Thank you so much here for tuning in. Keep it tuned to Highland Weather TV. Make sure to check out the latest update with Chad starting next week. Also with the radio update as well. We're not stopping that. Chad will also most likely be doing that. If not, one of the other team members will be. We'll leave you with the latest updated Highland Weather 7-day outlook. Have a great rest of your week and weekend, and I will see you again very soon.